Yo guys, what up? Welcome back to Top Tier Arcade. My name is Steve, and we're back in the apartment. So in this video, we're going to be actually walking you through on a step-by-step how to add games to the Naomi Pi, which in this case is going to be all the Atomiswave games. Yes, very cool. Something I thought I would have to work a little harder on to get, but I've had great support from various websites, which I'll explain later. And I want to get right to it. So I'm going to walk you through it from taking it literally out of the Pi to the computer, editing it, putting and dumping the ROM files, the .bin, back into it, and making it work. Now, full disclosure, I've tried it and it works. So I'm super excited. So I've already entered a few of them, which you'll see. But I'm going to enter one from scratch. So if you wanted to ever do this, it's simple, it's straightforward, it's a little scary at first because you don't want to screw anything up. But so far, knock on wood, it's been very simple as long as you keep focused and pay attention, and it works. So I'm going to pick you up straight. So let's do it. I'm going to turn on the Blast City. So obviously it's going to load. So let's open this. And I want to show you this literally step by step. So we're live, right? Good. Okay, so what it's doing, just to give you a quick overview, so it's actually booting now the monitor, and it's going through the Naomi 2. Now, as you can see there, boom, right there, Pi Force Tools version 1.4. Now, I'm going to show you a before and after. So you see that little SD card right there? That's what we're going to be pulling out. And let's turn the sound up a little here. All right, see, here's the games I'm scrolling through. So a lot of these are the Naomi games. Now I did add, and again, kind of ruining it, but I did add already Demolish Fist and Dolphin Blue. Now those are Atomiswave games. So I want to show you something. So let's scroll down. As you can see, there's like a million games here. I'm going to scroll down to S. Okay, just so you can see the before and after. So right now, if you're curious, the Naomi 2 and it's looking, and the NetDim is looking for the file. So if I just say pressed select, which I'll do in a second, it would then take this game and then put it on and, you know, make the game work. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm going to be adding Samurai Showdown, I think 6. So as you can see, there's no Samurai Showdown. There's Samba de Amigo, and then it goes to Sega Street Fighter. So you don't see Samurai Showdown 6. So what we'll do is this. Obviously you didn't see it, so I'm just doing this live because you can see every step. Power off the game. And then, so you see this little SD card? Here the click, you just click that out. Take it out slowly. There it is. It is a, come on, 32 gig SanDisk. Good quality. I'm going to take you right over live. Okay. So let me just set you up so you guys can see. You guys can see okay? Shit. Maybe I should come closer. You know what? Let me come closer. Nice. Okay. So now you're saying to yourself, okay, Steve, so how do I read a micro SD? Now there's a lot of different ways how. Right here is my old Samsung Galaxy S4. That's my S7. So that's my Samsung Galaxy S4. What I've done, now you just plug it in like it's charging, because look, now it's off, but it's charging. So in the back, and this is why I'm not an Apple fan, because you have the option of doing this. I'm going to put in the micro SD. Hear the little click. Okay. And what I'm going to do, now it's off, so I'm going to power the phone on. All right, so the micro SD is off, and that was the one that came with the phone. So, okay, so it's loading up. In the meantime, let me set you up and walk you through all the tools. So I hope you guys can kind of see this here. That looks pretty good. No? I don't know. Okay. So, all right, let me move this over. So let me actually try to square this up. Well, it's going to be harder for me to see, but who cares? Okay. Actually, I want you to see how I've organized this. So there's other files I have on here, which I'm going to be doing later on. As you can see right there, it says all Atomiswave games. So while this loads, and you'll see this come up, and my computer's a little slow, and I'm going to wait for it, so it might take a few minutes, or not even, but it's just going to take a bit. In here is where I've stored all of the zip files, and then with all the games. Okay. So obviously, the .bin files are what they're looking for. So I have all of the, these are all the Atomiswave. So the one I'm going to be looking for is this one, which is, pretty sure. Actually, you know what? I have, shit, where is it? Oh, here. Where is it here? So Samurai Showdown, I guess that's 6, right? 5, 6. Yeah, so that's where, so that's what I'm going to be looking for, and then the file. Okay, so we're still waiting for the phone. Again, my phone sucks, and then like it's an older, my computer takes forever to load. I don't know why, but it'll come up eventually, and then it'll show where I can choose the option. Ugh, this is taking forever. But in the meantime, I've already organized them. So let's see which, there it is, okay. So obviously that's by Samsung Galaxy S4. So you're gonna go, and then this can work on any type of device that has this. You're gonna open device to view files. And so the phone is its phone memory on the hard drive. This is the SD card. So double click that. And then obviously that's Android, that's its own thing. So you're gonna be looking first. So this is where all the ROMs are. So in this, you're looking at all the ROMs. So look at them. That's Beat Spikers, that's the volleyball game. There's Capcom versus SNK. So here's all the .bin. Now normally, when I first tried this and I was freaking out, I just went to this other one. I would copy, and then I would paste here, but nothing showed up. So I'm like, oh my God, I broke it. You have to do something else, which is the harder part. So that's easy. Now, what I did, and I looked online, and I'll give you guys the information and where to download the program to do this. So here's what I did. Let me make sure I don't have any porn up. All right, here I did. So here's what you have to do. So you just go to Google search. I just search Notepad, no spaces, Notepad++. Do you see how this one that says downloads in purple? Because this is where I came before. So Notepad, you press download, you click that, and then here it is. So I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is this? It's funny because it even reads, take this one if you have no idea which one you should take. So you know I like it easy like that, so I download this. It's an executable file. You just download it from right here. And again, I'll have the link in the description below. But again, you can just read or just do what I was just saying. Google it, first link like I just did. So that will download. What happens if you go to your start menu, it's right here. Notepad++. Like I already opened it, so let's start from the beginning. You're going to go File, because I have to show you something. File, Open. So obviously now you're going to look for, so you're going to look for the file. So it's going to be in the Samsung S4, in the card. Now, you're going to go into Pi Force Tools. So that's the folder. Now, here's the part that I had to learn because I was afraid. If you drop and dump the .bin file only, it's there, but the actual Pi, remember how I showed you that little screen? So that little screen on the Pi, well, it won't show up, so you can't select it. So what you have to do, now that the Note++ will read this file. Now, you can open it in a general notepad like this. That's just, so you can, but you won't be able to edit it. So that's a problem. Note++ will. So we are going to find the file, which is gamelist.py. You're going to open it. So this looks a little intimidating. Now, here's the cool thing. When I open this, See how it says the Atomiswave and it says Naomi? Well, that was already there, except one or two of them, which I've added. So it shows that the microSD already had it programmed, but the file, the .bin, was missing, which could have been maybe Francesco when he bought it, he never bought the Atomiswave games. Anyways, so here's what we do. At first, when you open this, you're getting me like, okay, so what do I do? Let me just move this over here slowly. One sec. Okay, so let me just see if this works. Okay, what I'm doing on the keyboard, you see where my cursor is highlighting? Well, it's flashing right there. So right now, if you can hear me, I'm pressing backspace. And you're thinking, but Steve, nothing's going on. Here's what I had to learn. You go to edit, and you see here, clear read-only flag. So when you clear that, now you're going to be able to actually edit the games. So again, edit, clear read-only. See how now it's grayed out? Because now you're in like edit mode. So you have to be a little careful not to accidentally delete or add something. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a good example, and I'm not going to screw this up. I'm going to leave all these ones the way they are. Now what you can see here is you might see, hey Steve, look, there's 2 dolphin blues. Because initially the dolphin blue, I think it was this one, there was something was wrong with it. I think there was graphical glitches. So then someone updated it with the new .bin file, and now it works. I'm going to do this on my own. This is just an example of one. I'm going to have to go in myself and program every game later on myself. But you can do that as well. So let's get right to it. So what I'm going to do is, where's my notepad? Let's do a new. And here's what I did last time, and it works. Now again, you can do it your own way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this entire thing, including the commas and everything, and I'm going to copy this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that exact thing into my, you can't see it, can you? I'm going to copy that in my notepad. Actually, let me move this down. Oop, what have I done? I'm kind of behind the camera here. There we go. Okay. So this is for Salaryman. Don't know what that game is, I'll be honest. So let's go back to all the Atomiswave games. So actually no. Where is it now? So Samurai Showdown, it's right here. Well, Samurai Spirits, same thing. So here is the zip file. Now let's find the unzipped. Where the hell is it now? Oh, here. So, no, it's not. Where is it? Oh, great. I know you're probably seeing it before me. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to right-click, copy. So, I've just copied the .bin. I'm going to go back to where the ROMs are. So I'm going to right click and paste it. So give it a second here. Now, if your computer's better, it's going to take quicker. My computer's old as shit, as you can tell with my editing. So, okay, so far so good. And now I want to keep you live because this is real time. Other than me rambling, not too bad. All right, so we're just about done. So this is Samurai Showdown 6. Beautiful. Okay, so now it'll be at the very bottom because, it's the new one added. So I'm going to just organize this, sort by name, and then do it again so it's alphabetical A to Z, or numerical to Z. So let's go down and make sure it's still here. Now here's the important part. And there it is. Okay, so there's the actual .bin. So if I were now to save this and close it, so it's already in the memory card, the micro SD. If I was to close this, go put it in the Naomi Pi, it will not show me the selectable game title, which is useless. So then the NetDim won't know the game's coming. So what I'm going to do is, this is imperative. You're going to right click. Now I'm going to press rename, but I'm only going to do it to copy the exact .bin file. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to just do this. So that's the exact .bin. So here's where it gets cool. So you remember how we cut and pasted, or excuse me, we copied the exact salaryman, how that's going to work? What I'm going to do now is, and again, if I'm a little quiet, it's because I don't want to screw this up myself. I'm going to cut this. Now I'm going to edit it carefully within the parameters of the quotations, because the file will look for the exact file. If there's a period or a comma or a space, it will not read it. So I'm just taking one that works and then replacing it. So now it's going to show Samurai Showdown, beautiful. And then here, do you see how there's a comma and all that? Well, I don't want to screw that up. So what I'm going to do is, especially when it comes to spelling, I'm going to just take that. Okay. And I'm going to edit where it used to be salaryman. So then I'm going to say, so Samurai Showdown 6. Now before I do that, this is what it's going to show up on the Naomi Pi. And I want it to be spaced. So I'm going to go back here. So so you see how, so I guess when they go /n, I think that's to go to the next, like a tab down to the next, like, you know, like a double space to the second line. I don't really care as long as it shows it. Because if it doesn't, then it's going to run off. So it's possible that it's okay. I won't overcomplicate it. So I'm going to just add a space because I want it to show. So Samurai Showdown 6. So now what I'm going to do is take this. So this is what's going to show up on the Pi screen. This is what the system's looking for to boot the actual .bin. So I'm going to copy this exactly how it is. Beautiful. And then I'm going to go back to the note. So now I'm in edit mode. So we can do this. Well, that's not even alphabetical, is it? A, B, C, D, E, F. No. Anyways, who cares? So we'll leave that off. So I'll do it after Samurai. I'll do it right before. So let's go to the one right before it, which is Rumblefish. Right where the comma is, I'm going to press enter. So now I'm going to enter, and I'm cutting and pasting, Control V, Samurai Showdown 6 with its extend. Now see how it's out of sync and everything's all nice lined up? I don't want to screw that up. So then I'm going to go right beside to match it so it looks exactly the same. Beautiful. So that looks to be even. That looks right? Samurai Showdown 6. Samurai Showdown 6. Let's check our work. Let's go back to the ROM. Samurai Showdown 6 dash Samurai Spirit S_V4 bin. Blah, blah, blah. And that's what it says right there. So that's right. Now, at first, I'm like, why the hell isn't it working when I went to edit it? So here's what we do. What I did, if I remember, I did save as. Yeah, that's it. And then it says game list and then 2. So I'm going to save that as. Let's go on desktop, and I have to upload. I just have some other shit. And I'm going to save that as the PY. Okay, so that's there. So that's the updated run. Sorry for the delay. So yeah, this was incorrect, but I'll leave it there in case. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, so I've just make sure there's not anything porn related or no, this is just some of my early artwork and some other shit. All right, so you see where, yeah, you see, so that was the initial one. Look how cool I was. That was the initial one. That was the one that I've just tried, and this is game list 2. So what I'm going to do now, if I remember, it's one step at a time here, is I'm going to go back, now that I've saved that. Oh, why don't we open the file? So let's do game list 2. Let's double click it. That doesn't look right at all. Oh yeah, there it is. You see how it says the Samurai? Okay, that's already there. So that's good. Now, what we're going to do is what I was gonna do. I'm gonna copy this. Sorry guys. Copy that. I don't want to screw it up at the same time. I'm gonna paste this. So that's game list 2. Now I don't want to somehow confuse the Pi by reading game list and then it says 2. So what I'm gonna do is get this one out of here. But I will put it on the desktop so I don't screw it up. Go back into the Pi Force. So do you see where it says game list 2? Well, I don't want, and you can, I think he went 0.1 kilobit more, so, or a kilobyte more, and then I'm gonna rename this what it was before, which is just game list, in case the Pi Force wants just game list, okay? So that's game list, so I've just re-edited it, which is fine. Now let's double click this, and we should see Samurai Showdown, and we do, Samurai Showdown, beautiful. So that's the updated one, so we're ready. Now that's updated. Let's close this off. We have the old file. If I screw up, this old file I can just cut and copy, and I can undo what I just did. So what we're gonna do is, let's close this off. Let's close that as well. I mean, I don't have to, but, and then that's that. Okay. So I have the game. I have them here as a backup in case. So that's done. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm gonna just, because I guess it's my phone, I can't safely remove whatever. So I'm gonna honestly just power it down. It's my pretty wife. Come on, you piece of shit. All right, power off and power off. All right, so I'm gonna do this, you'll hear doo-doo, and then once that, it's safe, and I'm gonna pull the micro SD out. Oh, it doesn't doo-doo, but whatever. All right. So that means it's off, okay? So now, okay, let's take you live. I really hope this works. I guess when you're doing it alone, it's not as much pressure. So let's put back, actually, let me try to do this so you can see it. How am I gonna do this one-handed? Okay. Oh, this is stupid, isn't it? Can you even see that? Let me raise it one sec. So I'm gonna just put it in. So let's put it back in. You're just gonna slide it in like normal. Can you see that? You can, yeah, perfect. Okay, so make sure everything's plugged in. Yes, I've just put the Pi in on the SD. Now, remember how, let's power it on. Remember how you didn't see the Samurai Showdown? Let's see what happens. Hopefully it works. It scared me for a sec. Yeah, I thought it was save session or save as, and I couldn't remember. But okay, so save as. I know now for next time. I'll never screw that up again. All right, so blah, 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 blah. Hopefully something comes up. Hopefully something comes up. Sometimes, Francesco said, sometimes you have to unplug and replug in the Pi because it doesn't... Shit, hopefully I didn't fuck this up. It should be here by now. Shit. Plugged in. Come on. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you just have to plug it in. So that's just, Francesco told me that. It's okay. I mean, it happens once every 20 times. Anyways, so let's scroll down. That scared me. So all these games. So here we go. That was the first one I did. Oh, I love the Fist of the North Star. Anyways. So A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, what do we got? Samurai. Here we go. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Here we go. Yeah. See that? That wasn't there last time. Samurai Showdown. So we're going to press select or send. Let's see. So remember, that wasn't there before. So if I just added the bin, like I said, it would not show. So we have to update the game list. Now, does this game work and is this a success? If it is, we're laughing. Turn it up a bit more. Please. Remember, some of these games take a little longer. This is little. Remember, it's an older system, so I know when it's not coming on immediately, I freak out. Believe me. Come on, reset. Now this is live. I've never tried this. I don't know. I know the other ones work, so this should not be an issue, unless there's something wrong with the .bin file, which I doubt. We should be okay. This was one of the bigger files, so shouldn't be too worried yet. I hate when it takes this long. Even when I do... Oh, see, it says transfer complete. It's freaked me out a bit, I'm not going to lie. Samurai Showdown. Says that. Now, that's the only Samurai Showdown on there. I can make the space and go /n and I don't care. Check in memory, 20%. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 30%. Some of these games takes longer than others. Obviously, the size will determine the time it takes. Believe me, every time I see this on games that work 100%, I don't even try to look because I don't want to see an error. I really don't. And this is all real time, other than the little editing that I did when I was humming and hawing about the save session and save as. It's real time. And again, I would do it faster if I wasn't explaining and trying to help you guys as well. And I really hope this is a help to someone out there. Okay, beautiful. Okay, this is for all the marbles, man. Please. Please. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's what you want to see. That is what you want to see, isn't it? Yeah, right, only Japan. That's what you want to see. Boom, Sega. Oh, yeah. SNK play more. That's official. Do it. Yeah. Let's add a quarter.
Samurai speeds.
Sick. Right there it is. That's Samurai Showdown. That looks like Saget without an iPad. There's Samurai Showdown 6, which I haven't played in it's been a while. Ooh, crazy dude. Oh, and apparently this has, I think, all the hidden characters as well. Anyways, let's try. It is in Japanese. Is there an English one? Don't know. Kind of don't care. Oh, yeah. This will not be a gameplay video. Don't worry. So that's live and working. No nonsense, no bullshit. Wow, look how good that is. Look how good that is. Alright, now I'm going to turn it off. Only because I'm going to go do the rest. So guys, there you have it. Let me set you up. That is live. That is straight. No nonsense. No, oh my God, I screwed up. That is me doing it live. How long did it take? So I'll leave it open. Actually, no, because you probably can't see me. Guys, there you have it, man. So it's around that took what, around a half hour, give or take, other than me talking. Takes around 20, if you want to do it carefully, 20-25 minutes. Again, when you're already in there, you can cut and copy, and do it slowly. If you want it, I wouldn't do it one at a time because it'll take forever. Do it slowly. Check your work. I did. My first time, it took me, around the same, half an hour. Just made sure. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, and everything goes well. So guys, there you have it. I'm not going to extend the video. That is working. You know how exciting that is? So I'm adding another 37 games, whatever it was, to already a huge library. Metal Slug 6, I think, is on here. Samurai Showdown 6. Fist of the North Star. Dolphin Blue. There's other games on there. Rumblefish, or whatever it was, or Rumble Fist, I should say. So it's very exciting, adds more value to the actual system, more fighting games. And I know, oh my God, more fighting games for Steve in Top Tier, but that's really what Top Tier is. So, and then of course, extras. But it's been a pleasure, guys. If this helped you, please check the writings below in the description. You'll see where to download N++. It's free. The website that I got a lot of my information and help from. And if you ever want to thumb it up, say, hey, Steve, great, or Steve, you missed something, here's a better way we can do it to be more efficient. I like learning. I don't mind if you shit on me as long as it makes sense. And even if it doesn't, whatever, I don't care. So it's been a pleasure. Again, I'm happy I can somehow help and give back to the community if that's what it really is. If you ever need anything from me, let me know. And if this was a help, like it, subscribe. If you hadn't had a chance, we're going to be reviewing these games later on, so we're going to have a lot of material coming. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It works, not me kicking and screaming here. And not only that, but this is going to be almost part one, and it is part one of the restoration, because now I'm restoring it to other. I guess this is kind of a part one, and only because. Now it's updating and doing what Francesco did not do, and just because he didn't have time, but he's even very surprised. He's like, Steve, you're going to break everything. Don't touch it. I'm like, I have to do this, and I'm learning. So I did learn. It worked. Thank God. It's working perfectly, by the way, so far. Next, I have the buttons coming. I have the artwork coming from Marvel vs. Capcom 2 theme, and I'm going to change the coin mech to accept American and Canadian quarters. And other than a few tinkerings, we are done. No dicking around, no screwing up. I've learned everything that I've done in the past, trying not to make the same mistakes. And so far, oh my God, so far it's working. And I'm very excited. So we're gonna have this all set up, maybe another couple of parts to just do it cosmetically. And we are almost finished with the Blast City, which is amazing. Thanks again for checking out Top Tier. Peace. Yes.